Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be reviewing BitFenix's Aurora case, which was sent to us for review, but do know that this is not a sponsored video. A gorgeous sub $100 gaming case with tempered glass sides, RGB lighting support, and the case is available in either black or white, and supports EATX motherboards. A quick look through the specs of the case tell us it supports CPU cores up to 160mm in height, with a dedicated compartment at the top for your AIO radiator if you have one, and graphics cards of up to 400mm should fit into this case without an issue. We tested with a GTX 1080 Founders Edition and showed the card had a lot more room to breathe, so space really shouldn't be a problem. Speaking of which, I/O in this case is 2 times USB 2 and USB 3.0 at the front, along with the usual front mic and headphone ports. Internally there's space for 7 expansion slots, and drive bay configuration is a 2+2 3.5 along with a 2.1 configuration for the 2.5-inch drives, and this is spread along both the sides of the case. There are 3 buttons at the top, the usual power and reset, plus a third button which controls the case lighting. Cooling is supported at the front by either 220 or 140mm fans, and there is a single rear 120mm fan already mounted. You can either opt to use a similar cooling configuration at the top as you'd find at the front, or instead place the radiator for your water cooling loop. The case is easy to work on with screws, including the side panels designed for toolless access, and fortunately plenty of cable management holes allow you to route cables around the case pretty easily. In this example, we've put it in a temporary Asus board and haven't done a particularly great job at routing the cables, but this is just to demonstrate how even poor cable management isn't such a big deal in the Aurora, aside from looking a little uglier. Thanks to the design of the case, it manages to hide the cables fairly well. BitFenix provided us several Alchemy lighting strips and Spectra Pro fans for demonstration purposes, and setting up the cabling is pretty simple, and within just a few minutes you'll have lighting strips hooked up to a switch, able to control the colours or switch off the lights entirely. We also did a few tests with disabling one of the fans so that you can see the light difference between the fan off and on. And as you can clearly see, the Spectra Pro fans do put out an awful lot of light. Overall, our opinion of the Aurora is extremely positive, and if you are looking for a budget-friendly case with tempered glass, RGB support, and a large enough case to put in water cooling and everything else under the sun, we wouldn't hesitate to recommend it. Sure, it doesn't have all of the features of the more expensive competitors it's coming up against, but at the given price point, we simply cannot fault the build quality, ease of access, or sheer aesthetics of this particular case, and so it gets a hearty recommendation from us. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. We'll be putting out a lot more stuff over the next few days without question, so do check back with us regularly. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.